What's going on, everyone? Happy Tuesday. I'm here at the MPG, the Midwestern Mecca. I've got Arnold watching over me. I'm benching. It's been rough, to say the least. After the 4th of July weekend, I'm never doing that again. Oh, and I got my big flag. I'm actually getting an even bigger flag, America. And it's died down a little bit. It was really busy earlier, so I kind of had to delay my workout to help people. But it's good vibes. Tony, who's benching more than I am right now. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful start to the week. Stay everyone. It has been an incredibly long day for me. I think I started at 7 and it's about 7:51. So it's been about 13 hours of just constantly doing stuff. I am getting more tan though, less red, bonus. But yeah, it was a crazy day. Lifting, new staff training. The training is the hardest part. Once they get trained, it's usually pretty good. And then I'm working on my big tour series. I'm working on that. Hopefully, we're going to put out some sponsorship stuff soon. Finalizing the prize pool. Figuring out exactly how much money we're going to give away. It's going to be big, and then it can just get bigger each year as we go along. And then I was up late last night doing the podcast with Kevin Serrano. That was awesome. He not so much suggestion, was like, he's like, Sebastian, why don't we have a studio? Why don't we do a legit podcast? And I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. We should probably be doing a full podcast. I'll link that down in the description of this video. Because today's Tuesday. I'll probably record a couple more days this week. And then make one video going through the week of the stuff I do as things kind of materialize. But yeah, I'm going home. I'm going to make some beef and rice, and then I've been playing my Switch a little bit, and then I've been playing some Legend of Zelda with the little bit of free time that I have. So that's been kind of fun and relaxing. But I have a real job, and I have to do that, unfortunately. All right, I'm here outside of 5W Strength Club. I'm in the back. What's nice is they're next to a really good Mexican restaurant. They were supposed to have a meet here, but for some insurance thing, and it didn't really work out. But I'm here to do some deadlifts, chat up. They're actually hosting a meet at my facility next month, and then we're going to host another one sometime in January coming up. Anyway, I'm at inside 5W with the GOAT. They have a really nice setup here. And then I'm getting a whole pallet of these from 110. So I'm trying it today. So I don't really like super sweet stuff, and this is really sweet. So if you do like have a sweet tooth, this is the one for you. We're gonna be doing some fun stuff coming up with that. But I'm gonna hit some. Actually, we're probably gonna yap for 15 minutes, and then I'll deadlift at some point. All right, me and Waylon finished our yap. He's got squats. I'm deading. Look how cute it is. Look how cute this little city gym is. Let me take you guys to the more intimate side of 5W. Dumbbells. Dip. Pull down row. Functional trainer. They're fancy. They're way fancy. Look, I got the lights. Bougie. All right, what's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. It's been a crazy week, 4th of July weekend into coming back. I've got a new manager in training, so that has been absolutely nuts. In addition to it being a really busy time for the gym, not necessarily in terms of new signups, but the quantity of people that are in the facility is absolutely nuts. I'm trying a new angle here. Let's see how that goes. But anyway, I'm just gonna rant and just talk a little bit here. Maybe just recap the week. There's been some funny stuff going on social media, as well as kind of what I've been up to. So got back, my aunt's got a lake house, so I was up there, hung out there for a bit. Truth be told, it's so funny going. I only go up there every 5 or it's been 5 years since I went up there, and it's really fun, but then I don't need to go back for another 5 years. It's just so chaotic. It's like, not chaotic, like, it's just like, it's a really weird experience. There's a weird dynamics with people when you're at someone else's like lake house, like you kind of feel beholden to them and stuff, and it's really funny, and it's like a weird thing, and I don't really need to go back. I do hope to like have pick up my own sort of lake house, but I truly want to make it like a real fun experience. For like, the whole point of having a lake house is having people come to your lake house and like having fun with them on holidays and stuff. So I hope to do that and make it a really fun experience for me and my family. I have a really big family. I'm the oldest of 5. So that's really one of my goals, and really one of the only motivations to get that is to have a good time with my family on holidays and stuff. So one of my goals is, it's so funny, like with the gym ownership stuff, I really didn't have any great mentors, but I had a lot of people who did some really dumb things, and I learned from their mistakes. And so kind of the same thing, like you learn like, okay, if I got one, this is how I would do it, this is how I would handle it, this is how I would make it different. So hoping to do that. So I got back Monday. I had the final interview with my manager who I ended up hiring. She ended up starting on Tuesday. It is a pretty demanding position. I ask a lot of my managers, but they also get paid really, or they have the opportunity to get paid really well. You have to earn your pay. So super excited, got kind of getting her up to speed and stuff. It's nice, and it also kind of gives me an opportunity to reevaluate all my systems and how I want to do things. Obviously, so the vision is you bring in the manager to take on a lot of the day-to-day responsibility and to work on your existing operation. The operation's already going great. I just want to bring someone in to maintain that standard so I can then go work on other things, whether that be a new location, whether that be the powerlifting league stuff I'm going to do, or maybe just taking some time off. I could use a day or two off to work, honestly. I take time off to work. I had my marker. I don't know what I'm going to do anything with the marker. But yeah, got that done. This week coming up, I've got a meet. So that takes up, so we've gotten better and better at doing the meet stuff. We've got a meet on this upcoming weekend. So I'll send out the athlete email on Monday, the final one, with like the tickets and the live stream and stuff like that. And then we've got the meet. And then the third week of every month, our survey goes out. Our survey goes out to all active members, who have been active in the past 2 weeks. We send out that survey. We get a bunch of feedback. And then that kind of gives us our direction for the next month. So I'm kind of waiting for that because I actually got everything on the previous survey pretty much done. So we're kind of just waiting for that to happen. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it as far as what's going on right now. There's been some pretty funny stuff on social media lately. The two federations are subtweeting each other about drug testing, and I kind of just talk about that real quick. It's honestly, it's very funny and it's entertaining, but it's honestly kind of sad because for me, I've always felt like I understand the history, so I know why drug testing is such a prevalent issue and a prevalent topic within these sports, but it's just not in other sports, right? It hasn't been since the Balco stuff with baseball. It just hasn't been a relevant thing when all the boys are fighting. It just really hasn't been a relevant thing in sports in such a long time. Like, you see guys get popped once a year, they get their suspension, and that's it. We don't think of it as like how we used to, where it's like, oh, you're a cheater. It's like, no, you were a cheater, you get suspended, and we move on from there. You broke the rules, and that's kind of it. And so with powerlifting, I think we don't have enough good stuff going on. Like, we don't have enough stuff going on, so we got to argue about drug testing. And that's, I wish we were talking about, hey, what cool new event is coming up? I know we had the Evankus Houston and like official announcement come out. So it's really cool to see that. We kind of have some more positive stuff. I talked about on the podcast how SBD and Avankus are going to be competing against each other, and someone who's directing the Avankus meet said, "No, we're not competing. No, we're all friends. We're all holding." Shut up. Shut up. You guys are all friends. Why don't you run a meet together? Right? Why don't you pool your resources? No, that's not. I mean, honestly, that really wouldn't be the worst idea. SBD doesn't make shoes. Avankus only makes shoes. Like, I don't see why there wouldn't be some sort of collaboration. I mean, you got to know why. I mean, I got to imagine the Avankus singlet and the Avankus knee sleeves are like, maybe. I've heard that they just want to pivot into like mainstream shoes, which that's a fine way to pivot. I wouldn't be surprised if SBD comes out with a shoe. I mean, they want to capture as much of the market as possible. Their problem is when you manufacture everything in England, it's really, really expensive, like insanely expensive. And so that kind of tends to cause some issues. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they outsource manufacturing at some point to that. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Like, I don't have much more to yap about. Good morning. It's now Saturday. This will be the final day of this video. I got this today. I'm going to do some content. There's this influencer girl. She's so funny. Her name is Mashka, I think. And she just moved to Chicago and is like checking out other gyms, but she makes like goofy content, kind of like what I do. And so we're going to do some funny stuff with her today. And then just get ready for the meet coming up next week. Small meet though. I mean, this meet should be a breeze. We should be in and out pretty quickly. 24 lifters. Pretty good turnout though. And I look up at meets from an economic lens. Someone accused me this week of you only think about things financially. I'm like, yeah, I own a business. I'm trying to make money. I'm transparent about all this. Now, I do have a personal philosophy that the best businesses are the like if you want to succeed in business, you have to develop something really amazing that people want to buy. And I think we've done a really good job of that with our meets. If you haven't seen the difference between when meets used to be in the basement to meets used to be in gyms that didn't have air conditioning to now meets at MPG, we've pretty much made it. We're pretty much at the end game for this stuff. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna film some clips with her. All right, it looks like I'm actually covering today because one of my staff had something in the family go down, but it's fine. I was gonna be here anyway. Save me some money. I got my look at my little unicorn. Look how cute it is. And then, sorry, we get 10,000 deliveries a week approximately. It's absolutely insane. I don't know if I have a spending problem or the gym has a consumption problem, but yeah, we've got 3 boxes. Oh, meat t-shirts. I think this is a modem, and then the regular we get a monthly auto recurring order of paper towel, soap, stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Everyone, I'm here with Mashka Lifts. We're doing influencer things today. Yeah, hold on, let's walk into the I have an internet personality now. Yeah. What are you doing? Are you deadlifting? So she's Russian and she's not even using the kilos.
I know.
Isn't that offensive?
I don't speak English.
Oh, okay. She doesn't speak English. So before we do funny reels, she has to go through her hot girl kit.
I don't even know when I do it for the girlies.
Hold on, tell us what's in here.
Okay, I have mints.
Okay.
Deodorant.
Okay, because you know they can smell through the internet.
Exactly. No, it's for the girls. I have lip glosses, hair ties. I have a bunch of hair ties.
All right, we have to work. Alright, that's a wrap on this video. Busy week, a lot going on, but it's what we do this for. This week coming up, I've got the meet, so I'm gonna actually document a lot of that stuff throughout the week, and that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Send it to your friends, whatever. Or don't. Have a good one.